Go live on YouTube. And we're live on YouTube as well. Let's go ahead and make this public so people can actually watch it. That would be nice. And welcome YouTube viewers. Hope your weekend is off to a good start. Hope your mini set is treating you well. Gonna be playing a bit more Constructed today. Might venture into, well, we'll just kind of wait until Duels is open back up again, at least. And okay, it's not choppy, I'm just seeing things. But wait until Duels, Heroic Duels is back open. And we've got our deck. At least our first deck. Welcome, everyone. A lot of people saying cheese. Or maybe just one person saying cheese. Excavate Paladin is fun? Yeah, I had a good time with it on day one. And I leave the room for 1 second and the chroma key changes. Such a fickle beast. All right, crosshairs are gone. We can do our deck intro and get into it. All right, folks, the deck is a Fatigue Warlock. The goal of the deck is to draw through our deck, finding our removal, killing our opponent's stuff so that it's dead, and then working our way towards a Lady Darkfang combo with Encroaching Insanity so we can repeat that and force our opponent to take a bunch of fatigue while we hide behind Void Virtuoso. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Raffle or here on YouTube. If you are looking for support for your Blizzard account, you should contact Blizzard support. YouTube chat is not the place to solve that. None of us have the tools to help you. It would be like going to Wendy's to ask about your McDonald's order because they both serve hamburgers.
The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
I can't believe Rothel is refusing to give his viewers free tech support after all the free tech support we've given him.
Yeah, support. Such as plug in your computer to a modem. Let's FOMO this. Any plans to dabble more into Arena in the future? Maybe because of the Duels treasures, and it's not so much, the reason I haven't isn't so much that I'm not interested in it, it's that viewership is not interested in it. My last Arena run on YouTube was possibly the worst performing video that I've had in several years. It did worse somehow than the Slay the Spire video.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Heroic Duels is temporarily locked. Again, none of us can help you with that. That is just the nature of how things are working as a result of people cheating in the format. But again, nobody here can help you, unfortunately.
The overture is upon us. Your tour ends here.
Arena content is so 2015? I don't know. I don't know if it's that people don't want to watch me play Arena, or that YouTube doesn't have as big of an audience for Arena as other game modes. Because, like, people watch it on Twitch all the time. It's, like, a prominent part of the Hearthstone streaming community. It just, there doesn't seem to be as big of an appetite for it on YouTube. Either way. I always find that these type of conversations are unproductive for me personally, so I'm probably not going to do Arena in the future. But inevitably what happens is they devolve into everybody giving me advice on what they should do based on what they want me to do without any consideration that I'm a person. So, I'd rather just move on.
Here for the door?
Welcome back, Air Hater.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Set up some trades and I guess draw last. You're welcome, Ogre. Just bump and crescendo.
Chill out.
I appreciate that, Soul Taurus. See, that's, like, productive conversation about that. Or, not necessarily productive, but, like, manageable. Like, it doesn't stress me out. So I appreciate that.
Okay, Ruffle, here's what you do.
Okay.
Cook a fulfilling meal, maybe one of Benno's recipes. Travel to the highest place you can get to on a clear day. Then sit and watch the sunset and feel how the world changes around you as the dark falls.
Thank you. I appreciate the uplifting message, Colleen. But actually, thank you for the bits. That's unfortunate for me, isn't it? I have to get rid of one of the good cards, you know? Also, that completely breaks my turn. Now, that said, we do get a bunch of healing from the poop jar. Ow. Appreciate that, Noxus. So what we need to do is set up Encroaching Insanity somehow so that it is our shadow spell, and then we can kill the stuff out of the Lady Darkbane is the game plan here. Problem is, the opponent is making that quite difficult for me.
Symphony of darkness.
Should not have committed that Virtuoso here. But I believe if we get a Defile here, we should have a kill. Excited about to play common only Twist.
Candle much lighter.
I don't know. It does not, on paper, based on what I know about how people consume Hearthstone content, look like something that people will engage a lot with. Damage coming at me. Technically we're alive here, but it's not looking good. I should have drawn first the previous turn, and that would have allowed me to heal preemptively and not have to give up the Virtuoso. I think while it is more accessible, like the interest in Twist, the ship has kind of already sailed for interest in Twist, right? Like cost is a big part of why people aren't interested in it, but it's not the only reason. LHG, thank you for the 19 months. And a format in which legendaries aren't allowed and there aren't like big flashy plays is not going to be the thing that captures new players. Like, I appreciate what they're trying to do. I think the goal of the Pauper format was, first, there is an audience for that, as is evident with Magic the Gathering. And two, I think they're actually, like, having spoken with some of the devs at BlizzCon, I think they are, like, actively trying to make Twist more accessible in a way that they can. But they don't control pricing. So this was the best they could do, was my impression of it. And I think it's helpful, but I don't think it's going to be what converts people to the format. Neo, thank you for the sub. They had more intense gimmicks. I'd love Twist. Yeah, the rule set changes are what's most interesting to me. And like, Commons only is an interesting rule set. The problem is that the gameplay is going to be a little bit boring as a result of the interesting deck building restrictions. Pummel this.
I've figured out the Twist pattern, guys. Every Twist format has been created so that Worgen Greaser is legal to play. The next format, only cards starting with the second half of the alphabet.
I mean, there could be something to that. I'm gonna hang on to this because I'm definitely tapping next turn, right? Doesn't Gallon specifically have a weird relationship with Worgen Greaser? So you may have solved it. I always thought the purpose of Eternal formats is to reduce churn, not generate new customers, but failed to... Well, okay, but you have to consider that I don't play Hearthstone in the same way that normal people do, right? Or I don't interact with Hearthstone in the same way that normal players do. Like, my main concern is viewer interest, not necessarily player interest. Like we just discussed with Arena, there's high player interest in Arena, but it seems to be low viewer interest, at least on YouTube.
Job's done.
But I'm also not convinced there will be high player interest for Twist, given past Twist seasons. Oh, welcome, Cosimo. Uh-oh. Not like I can afford to overdraw right now. It's weird that I find Arena more fun to watch live than in vids. You know, I think that's just kind of the phenomenon we were just discussing, and why it has such a high Twitch viewership but low YouTube viewership. Savage Nymph, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. What was the other hit on this? Why does it only have one ability? Did it roll poison twice? That shouldn't be possible. Oh, Rush could be the other one, but it's not showing. Lifesteal is the other one. For some reason I missed that pop-up.
Nice to meet you. The hour is close at hand. Chill out.
Well, we drew the pop card at a good time again.
Job done.
Red sunrise.
Both of these deal 2. So I guess we probably just tap first. And play this.
Is upon us.
If it weren't for the double encroaching insanity that I'm missing, the Reno would be active. And the double encroaching insanity is also what's preventing me from being able to combo here. Or the lack of. Can you play Crescendo with Popgar and 1 HP? I would imagine so, just because of the way that, like, healing works with other cards in Hearthstone, but not certain. No, I don't have a way to survive this. I missed every part of the combo that I need. Yeah, it works the same way with like a lifesteal weapon or a lifesteal hero attack where you go to 0 and then you heal back up. So it should work, even if the animation doesn't necessarily like look like it's happening simultaneously. It is.
Zoth versus Anhilda.
Arise and carry out Our Lady's will.
I'd love to see Twist expanded into a make-your-own mode to allow creators to host events with self-implemented restrictions. Yes, that is... I have communicated that that is my wish as well, to but I don't know how realistic of a wish that is. Just because, like, the logistics of that from an engineering standpoint are probably complicated. I think we can keep a scourge supplies. Yeah, exactly. This is also not time for that type of thing to be implemented either. Or to expect that type of thing to be implemented.
Lightly used armor.
Nice to meet you.
Like that being alive right now. I don't have a good way to stop it from happening, I don't think. How would having no rewards in custom make it easier from an engineering standpoint?
Do you have this in a bigger size?
It is a fundamental misunderstanding of the problem. Alright, let's frack them here. And grab the Reno, I suppose.
My hand is full.
Well met.
Ooh, how groovy. That's a lot of months of entertainment. Thank you, Mr. Ruffle.
I appreciate that, Scarlet Bird. That is, in fact, a lot of months. Thank you for the 3 years of support.
Infinite truths.
Okay, I can't let them keep farming that totem here. I mean, it's not even just that the front end doesn't exist, there's no back end.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
There's no infrastructure, period.
Here for the tour?
Bet they combine arena and duels. That is, there's nothing to indicate that they have any intention of doing anything remotely similar to that. Other than including the duels treasures in arena, which is not a combination of the two things. It's just a temporary, like, I don't know, test of stuff in arena. Duels is leaving Hearthstone. We all just need to become comfortable with that.
They should combine mercenaries and duels. Oh wait.
Yeah, that'll... Everyone will love that, I'm sure. Thank you, Onu.
Candle mudslider.
Nice to meet you.
Looks like it's only Crazed Conductor is left for the Reno. I don't actually know how much damage the combo is. The entire duels format is leaving the client, both heroic and casual. Heroic being disabled as a temporary measure because of people cheating. Why freeze Cobalt? Because it has a free attack onto the 2-1. I was trying to hope that it would survive.
A symphony of darkness.
Okay, I don't think this is lethal, but we can get a sense of how much damage this deck is capable of.
Mortality.
5, 7,
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
9. 9.
End of my deck is nigh.
Well met.
You just broke Lady. Yeah, you really got me there. Builder Bruce, thank you for the sub. Need 10 mana? I sure don't. 7, 9. Five plus 4.
Let the ritual of absolution.
Jeez, I need to stop reading chat when I'm trying to sort out combos.
A symphony of darkness. The hour is close at hand.
Doesn't look like this is enough, but at least we get to see how much damage it is. Well, we did 30, right? They're at 45, so that's a shame.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Yeah, I guess over the course of the game, we probably just need to make sure that we play both Encroaching Insanities when we need to do more than 30. But reading chat in the midst of doing a combo is an absolute nightmare. Trying to...
Off versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Our gifts are not your weapons, War Chief. Nice to meet you.
Like when you're trying to work out a combo turn and you have multiple people saying two or multiple different false things about the reality of the combo, it like you start questioning yourself and it makes it just infinitely more difficult.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Why don't you just assume you have infinite mana like chat does? The problem wasn't chat assuming they had infinite mana. The problem was the chat assuming I didn't, or was the opposite this time. I had enough mana, chat was telling me I didn't.
Here for the tour.
Must be Twitch chat, YouTube chat would never. It was exclusively coming from YouTube chat. It's not a great defile, but man, that thing is just nasty, so I'm going to kill it. Don't really see why Glacial Shard is in the deck. Ain't better that 9 mana guy imprisoned for it. I don't know what imprisoned for would contribute to the deck's purpose, but you are welcome to run him if you think he's better.
Nice to meet you. Infinite truths. A symphony of darkness. Chill out.
Don't really like giving up the coin there, but
matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
Gonna be tough to win without Shallow Grave. We'll see. I feel like it was also going to be tough to win without Popgar and Crescendo, so I made a difficult decision. Hey, welcome, Grim Reaper. Like 4 or 5.
Job's done.
Fortunately, we only have 26 damage right now.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
My hand is full.
I do say, I seem to have lost the purpose.
Oh, they just spin back and forth here. I need to win before turn 10 is kind of the problem right now. And I don't really have a way to do that with the health total that they're at. So probably need the other Crescendo. Oh, hey. That's GG, right? No, it doesn't hit my own minions. That's unfortunate. 7, 8, 10.
Job's done.
That said, if they just shove an Astalar here to set up 2 turn, I think we're okay.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
They're dealing 30 next turn. This will heal me for... This puts me to 31. Right? So I heal 2, 27 plus 4 is 31.
The overture is upon us.
I cannot tap. And I still don't really have
Couldn't
a...
done it better myself.
Our gift of fire and
If you think that Battlegrounds is only played by bots and streamers, you are absolutely out of your mind and have a major case of the bad brain. Try Excavate Shaman, it's pretty good, and I already played Excavate Shaman, I'm not looking for deck recommendations. I want to play this deck, which is why I'm playing this deck.
Will I win? It's elementary.
All eyes shall be opened.
I'm going to try a turn 1 Bracken, just cycle a card and get through my deck. Maybe the tour guide's better.
Guess who? Sparkle.
Not like this.
Here for the tour? Sparkle.
Exclamation point costume singer.
Hearing Raffle responds to comments on the other chat really does sometimes feel like a fisherman on a boat in the middle of the Pacific. Watch enormous eldritch shadows circle in the waters below.
Too real. There's no point in playing this, right? We just frack him again. Isn't that a thing of a Murloc tag? It's a Murloc suit. You can see that there's a humanoid inside of the Murloc suit.
Sparkle.
Nice to meet you.
bask in my radiance.
Curse of Agony for more damage and disable Highlander cards. You are welcome to try it. Most of the time it doesn't do more damage though. Or not a meaningful amount more.
Bask in my
Also, is it even legal?
radiance.
No. The reason there's no Curse of Agony is because it is not a legal card in this format. Forgot about how weekend streams are too? Yeah, I'm close to just like taking down the YouTube stream, man. I'm actually just
Chill out. Chill out.
let's lead with this.
The overture is upon us.
Okay. Still got 3 more cards to get there.
You burn some, you earn some.
That helps a bit. Need that. Don't particularly need that. I do need that, so just ditch the second conductor here.
Hearken your doom.
We just need the chaotic consumption now, and Reno is go.
An embarrassment of riches.
Some of those are nice on YouTube, I swear. Yeah, no, that's why I haven't taken it down, because I don't want to punish the majority for the very loud minority.
An embarrassment of riches.
Oops.
It'll be our little secret.
Yeah, I don't think there's any evidence of botting in Battlegrounds. That person is just on a weird crusade against the format, so you can just ignore them and move on.
Well, looking for a standoff?
That was a good time to draw the chaotic consumption. I would like to keep this hero power, but it's fine.
How could Roffel not know about bots in Battlegrounds? The whole magnetic build is bots.
That might be a translation issue. Mechs. They are mechs. Thank you, Colin.
Here for the tour?
Still need to hit the Dark Bane, jeez.
It'll be our little secret.
I also have another counterspell and another objection to work through. This is just like we're back into Wild.
Magic and magma go hand in hand.
Okay, so that's obviously a Molten Rune, right? Welcome, Alvar. It's a 1-mana Molten Rune.
Sun sets.
The Herbiture is upon us!
GG.
Never give up! Run away!
Now we'll go one more. If I don't win, I'm just done with this deck. It is a horrible deck to play on stream for the first time. Especially with the way people in chat are behaving.
You too have heard the calling from the deep.
Okay, probably a mirror match. Could be a mirror match. So we just want to combo faster. Tour guide helps us do that.
Here for the tour?
Just keep tapping. At least they'll draw fatigue cards too to help it along. Yeah, that's why it's just a race to rush to the combo. Like, whoever hits the Darkbane first, if it is the mirror, probably wins. I guess it's the Darkbane and the Encroaching. You lose, can you play Arena? No. What would give you the impression that I'm here to play Arena today?
Your tour ends here!
Okay, so it's Sledges.
Nice to meet you.
The fact that you're streaming gives chat the impression that they can tell you what to do. Yes. That's why the immediate... like...
Shot is only good for smashing!
That's why everybody immediately takes me turning down a suggestion as a opportunity to suggest other things. Which is what's happening now.
Well met.
Climber King, thank you for the 5 months.
Is upon us!
Please chat. I would just like to play the deck in the format that I am playing.
Fragile minds. Fragile minds. Fragile minds. Fragile minds.
I just need a 1 health minion off of this. So Glacial Shard or Tour Guide, which I'm kind of lacking right now. Was not bad, at least.
And now, the premiere act. Me! Shiny, holy good for Smash!
Okay, same position. I just need those 2 1 health minions. Or another crescendo works too. Well, we have to overdraw.
My hand is full.
It's fine. We didn't actually need him anymore. Like, at this rate, we could just play double chaotic or encroaching insanity and win. Or not. Or maybe? Oh, hey, Reno's active.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Take 5, 6. So not quite.
Here for the tour?
Just gonna play some of these to soak up sludges.
Darkness.
And we should be set for next turn.
The overture is upon us. Job's done. First in. The legacy of the Titan shall never die.
You here for the tour?
Impressive. You win this. You're so good, you'll never get one.
Thanks. Unfortunately, we won a game. That means I have to keep playing this deck. You're welcome, Toast.
Nazoth versus Lunara.
Beware the turning tides.
I feel your roots in the deep, awakening the nightmare.
I don't know if this is winnable given the amount of armor that Druid is capable of gaining. So I guess we hope it's Treant Druid. Especially with this hand, but that also has its own problems. I appreciate that, Nyx.
Here for the tour?
Ocean's blessings upon you.
Welcome, my devoted chosen.
It is trees.
Your tour ends here. Your tour ends here.
Should play the Infinite Loop Rogue deck. No. I mean, I think Dane and Mark already posted videos on it, and I don't know. It's the kind of deck where, or combo where you pull it off once, you shrug your shoulders, say that's cool, and then move on. I don't think it makes for the best content necessarily. Especially since it pretty heavily griefs other players. Just trying to set up for a big crescendo next turn. This may be the greatest crescendo of all time. Eat your heart out, Beethoven.
Job's done.
I can't win them all.
I didn't even have to fumble through a combo that game.
Nazoth versus
Back to the Warriors.
The stage is a battlefield.
I think we keep the Scourge supplies. Probably look for a tour guide over a shard. Wait, I thought I clicked off of that. I don't want the harp. Whoopsie. It's very, very bad to have -1 card in your opening hand as a result of a fumble like that against a deck where you need to get the combo off quickly. I want that. Okay, well, we're just overdrawing here.
Job's
Hey Ruffle, could I get her deck you don't want to play with a side of format you're not currently playing? And a Pepsi, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a perfect summary of my YouTube chat experience. Thank you, Cocksick. Appreciate the super chat and the laugh. Alright, we hit most of the important cards so far, or we burned something not terribly important at least, so that's the good news. It's the YouTube chat combo. Look, some days it's also the Twitch chat combo. It's not necessarily exclusive to YouTube chat. Just seems to be today. Takes me down to 7, up to 9.
Job's done.
Need 2 cards for the Reno.
The smell of
Oh no. Okay, that needs to die. So we need to go fracking for the chaotic consumption. This is probably more important here. Oh no.
Here for the tour?
God. I understand that Defile clears, but Defile isn't also an important part in getting the combo off. And I would have no way to do the combo if I Defile. I can't play this Defile until we combo. I would also probably like the Shallow Grave.
Job's done.
But if we're able to combo next turn, it's only 26 again, isn't it? Yeah, so we kind of need the chaotic consumption. Not the chaotic consumption, the Shallow Grave. We do get a fair amount of damage from the Crescendo, though. Martian, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Martian viewers.
Any problem?
If you guys aren't, do make sure to check out Martian Boo on both Twitch and YouTube. He makes great wild content. And is a great streamer. How's the Hearthstoning? I'm trying to fumble through combo turns with this deck, so it's certainly been something.
Looking for a stand-up?
I think we're getting to the point where
It's against
I'm less incompetent with it now. That said, I would like to hit the Shallow Grave in the crescendo, that offers quite a bit more damage for me.
The Titan's blade shall never die!
The card draw hero power is very nice for this spot. You're welcome, Benno. Martian knows my mom. To be fair, we all do.
Nice to meet you.
It's a 50-50 next turn.
Crack it up to 11!
And if they don't gain an obscene amount of armor, we don't even need the shallow grave, so. I believe as long as this holds, it is GG.
Oh, it's here. Chill out. The symphony of darkness.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
I think this goes off in the order that I'm hoping it will. Yes. People still optimistic about the new management under Microsoft. I can't imagine they'll do much, but observe for some period of time. But it'd be nice if some resources went into making better products for Blizzard. I mean, I'm sure people still are, but like, I don't know why. The same incentive structures, forced incentive structures, apply under Microsoft as they did under Activision. I don't like trading one you know, publicly traded corporate entity for another, especially one with a history like Microsoft, is unlikely to change much. You can expect them to invest more resources if it will result in better profits for them, which, if that were the case, why wouldn't Activision have just done that?
Scarlet!
Let the blight begin.
All eyes shall be opened.
I feel like I'm more inclined to find Glacial Shard useful here. Like if they just weapon on one. I had money to support Raffle. I mean, watching, hanging out in chat, providing positive chat experiences, already doing that, so. There are ways to support me that aren't just directly giving me money. Like very little of my income comes from people
My
just
pain
giving me money.
doesn't compare to your plague.
So, that is to say, you're already supporting me. I mean, I could keep the Frost Plague. I like the idea of setting this up into the Encroaching Insanity next turn so that we have a bigger crescendo. does probably mean I'm committed to just playing the crescendo and then tapping next turn, so I take a little bit less damage, but we'll see.
Time to light a fire under this town.
I think we can get a better crescendo than this.
That feels good.
Yeah, like next turn, for instance. I think it's possible to make a living out of Twitch. I mean, yeah, people are already doing it, so it's certainly possible. It's just extraordinarily unlikely. Especially doing so exclusively on Twitch. I think is not possible even for somebody of my size.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Candle much lighter.
Let's tap here. File's helpful. I mean, I still have the encroaching insanity in there. They're starting at 3.
You now take mandible.
Benno, thank you for the 100 bits. It is my heartfelt belief that Microsoft will convert Hearthstone into a competitive cooking competition like it always really was, then I'll hit Legend. I mean, I'm confident that you would have no difficulty doing so.
You here for the tour?
Okay. Oof. I don't think this is worth giving up the Defile here, just because it disrupts so much of what we're trying to do. I should have Frozen Face with this one because I am always killing this guy. Otherwise it just kills my stuff.
Well met.
I think we give up the tour guide here. Jack of Spades, thank you for the sub. And we have to get this guy off the board. This does allow me to be a little bit less concerned about giving up the Defile. The problem is it's not so much like I don't want to give up the Defile because I need to use it. It's more that I need to be able to keep the Encroaching Insanity in my Dark Vein pool right now. Because I just like win the game as soon as I draw a Dark Vein, I think. No, not quite. That's not accurate. Bump here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in a full clear with the Defile. And then I just have to hope that I draw the second Encroaching and the... Let's lead with this. That that seemed like a good draw here. Am I comfortable taking 4? I think we want to tap, so it would be 6 anyway.
A symphony of darkness.
Base and Defile. I'm not looking for plays that lose me the game.
The runes inside your foot. Blood, remnants of life.
Freeze that. Need to tap first. It's a bummer. Like, the unfortunate reality of where we stand right now is I need to be able to draw cards in order to win, but drawing cards is a huge liability.
My hand is full.
That just threw the game.
A pity.
Is close there to sleep.
Nazoth versus Whitemane.
Yeah, pretty should be a fine matchup for this deck.
Crusade will see to your destruction.
All eyes.
Let's keep the Scourge supplies. Well, we have the Dark Vein this game. Let's just Tempo King this.
Nice to meet you.
I want to make hand space so that I can play the Scourge supplies. It's not terribly important. That could be, so let's get rid of the second shard here.
Chill out.
I think we probably just lean towards the Conductor next turn. Just get early game chip damage in so that our damage break points are easier to find as we start assembling the combo.
The overture is upon us.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Here for the tour?
Let's lead with this. And do a hero power. Crescendo is good. We probably want to use it with the Popgar. Let's go here. And start ramping up the fatigue since we have the Crescendo. And that does mean I probably want to hold off on Defiles for the time being. Wait, are they automaton? Is that why there's a Ziliax in their deck? And if so, is that just kind of fine? Tempo Popgar. What is our damage at now? It starts at 3. Deal 18.
Chill out.
I feel like this sets up pretty reasonably well to justify this. Like it's a pretty likely 2-turn.
The time wave reveals Azeroth's potential. A world
Perfect.
cleansed of evil. A symphony of
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
3-2 a month old. It was from the switcheroo. Turns out you can just tempo king some of the matchups. Oof. Alright, I need to grab some coffee and water. I'll be right back. Oh. Ian. Thank you for the 47 months. Sorry, the bride didn't read that, but welcome back. Thank you for that support. And thank you for the nearly 2 years. 4 years. Jeez, I can't do math. No wonder I'm struggling with this deck. I think that Priest is good against Shattered Druid. I don't know. It seems hard to believe. And it depends on what type of Priest you're playing, I guess.
Playing your mind. All eyes
I wouldn't be surprised.
opened.
Well met.
Gregor, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. I've been surprised at how good the Popgar is here. But I don't think it's worth keeping. Kinda wish I had now.
And now, the premiere act! Me!
Well, there's only one choice here. That is extraordinarily unfortunate. Freeze that here. Next turn, we encroaching to set up the pop or the crescendo.
Shini's only good for
Well met.
Love the vids, keep it up _carrot.
Thank you, George Skull. What is the _carrot? Oh, it's a face. But Brian does not do a good job of representing that. Thank you for the 3 months.
The overture is upon us!
That's gotta hurt. It looks like I just need to survive until turn 6.
The overture is upon us!
Which is going to be difficult right now. Alright. Oh, that's GG. More beneficial for you that people watch the full-length VODs on Raffle or the edited videos? I mean, I guess marginally the unedited VODs, but whatever you enjoy more is fine. I don't know. Like a single viewer doing something makes, like on the scale of YouTube, is not going to make or break things. Maybe I just take the coward's line and keep the Popgar. Let's try it. Okay. Gonna need to find a use for this Defile soon. Surely that'll help. We do probably have to take it for this turn, maybe just Soul Freeze. Which doesn't allow me to tap, but probably better allows me to survive. It's not a coward's line when it heals for 15? Sure it is, if it means that I'm not like progressing my game plan as quickly as I could be. Which is the result of it. Alright then. Such is the life of an aggro deck, I suppose.
Nazoth versus the Lich King!
None shall escape my wrath. All eyes shall be
Let's keep the tour guide. Oh, welcome, Yulon. Still get surprised when I remember Defile is in Standard? Same. I thought that was never a card that would be, like, possible to bring back into Standard, and it's just, like, kind of a fine card. Which demonstrates how power has escalated over the past few years, I guess. Or priorities are different. Game is just sped up, I think, is really what it comes down to.
The citadel stands strong!
Okay, let's go here. This forces an overdraw.
Your tour ends
If there's like one card remaining in my deck that I think matters if I overdraw. But for fear of calling my shot, I'm not going to say what it is. It wasn't that, at least.
nice to meet you.
I think we might frack next turn. Try and find the encroaching insanity. So that I can increase the fatigue while I have the weapon equipped to make the crescendo better. Speaking of making the crescendo better, does mean I have to be careful about my next defile. Yeah, so I just gotta take it here. Feel great about this position right now without... I mean, I've got 9 cards left. I better hit the combo piece soon. Raffle supports fracking. You heard it here first. Yeah, this is not the first time I've mentioned it. I've been fracking out of my mind for years. Damage.
The overture is upon us!
I got fracked so hard last night. My groundwater table may never recover.
I'm happy for you, or sorry that happened. But thank you for the bits, Collie.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Next turn probably needs to be the pop car. But it's not a great pop car.
Pick me! Pick me!
Jeez, it's a horrendous pop car. Unless I hit second crescendo or something. Actually, after that trade, it's a perfectly fine pop car. Just not expecting a trade there. It's always against Plague Death Knight where we're just struggling to find the encroaching insanities at the bottom of our deck. But not the proper bottom of our deck, because that would mean that the Frackings would have hit it. Is it just me, or does Popgar look delicious? Look. I'm not here to kink shame, but it's definitely just you. Hidden Jello? Oh god. Can I deny some value with this into... Sure, the plagues, yeah. Like, there's no way I don't hit the encroaching here, right? Okay. Let's get rid of you. Should be lethal. We go here, here, here. 1, 6. Oh, I need 10 mana.
We only need one.
My pain doesn't
I can Reno and then make that play if the Reno remains online.
Well met.
9 months. I wanted to make a pregnancy joke, but I couldn't conceive one.
Thank you, Ravini, for the 9 months.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
6, 8, 10.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Don't be a frost plague, please. 50-50.
A little hide on cards here. I'm out.
That is unbelievable. I sincerely cannot believe how unlucky that is.
So crazy, it just might work.
That's the game. It's not even just that we hit the Frostplague there, it's that we hit the Frostplague the turn prior. We could have frozen their face and prevented them from swinging again. It just 100% cost me the game. Just a 1 in 3 into a 50-50.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
This probably could force a tie at least. It's just like hero powering and praying leaves me dead to Astalor almost every time. This gives me a reasonable chance to at least force a tie, I think. No, it's not even a tie. It's just death. What an unbearably frustrating outcome. Like, I cannot believe how unlucky we were throughout the entire course of the game. If we had just hit the encroaching insanity over the many times we were very likely to, that whole situation wouldn't have been a problem. We would have just won. Like, everything about that game. It wasn't just the bad 1 in 3 into a really bad 50-50 that cost me the game. It was everything leading up to that point was excruciatingly unlucky as well.
I will bring order.
All eyes shall be opened.
I'm gonna hang on to the crescendo, look to see if we can find other things that help me deal with board states.
Here for the tour?
It might just be a coin Scourge Supplies angle because we're not going to have many times in this game where we have like the actual time to play cards here. I need that. I need that, so we ditch the fracking.
Your tour ends here.
These are good cards to have though.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, this probably just allows me to rip the first encroaching. This definitely does. That juices the crescendo when I need to make use of that, while allowing me to retain the defile. Next turn we can consider a soul freeze into Scourge Supplies depending on what and how much they develop. But that does look like the play. Trying to find a pop gar would do a lot of work here. Kind of like keeping the harp. I think we part with the Glacial Shard. It's a decent Defile starter, but they have 2 on board already. And I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to play this Defile right now anyway.
A red sun rises.
Do they have a 3? I can make a 3. It gives up an important card for me. Hey, no worries, Zono. Sorry you've had a rough day, but appreciate you hanging out. Alright, I think we have to give up the first Defile here. I think we want to do this. Okay, well, I didn't need to hang on to that. What this allows me to do is next turn I can go encroaching into a real big crescendo and not take any damage from it.
The light dims, but
These divine shields are a bit of a problem.
Reporting for duty. The Herbiture is upon us.
This helps with the showdown issues, as well as just denies them some card draw.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, good lord.
Hearken your doom.
Do I want this attacker on board? As much as I want the healing, I think. We have another possibility that we could do and just not. Like we could go here. We could go here, here, here. I think I like that. We don't get the healing. We do a lot more damage. Second beam. Should have tapped first. We live at 20, right? 1, 6, 8, 9. We didn't have the mana for it. Although, we probably didn't need the full combo. It would have been 2, 6, 8. Oh, instead we just die here. Wow. I cannot believe. Oh my god, what a unbearably frustrating 2 hours of Hearthstone it's been today.
Zoth versus Lunara.
Well, time for some more frustration.
the forest fights back.
I feel your roots
Welcome, Pato. This is a horrendous hand for a horrendous matchup.
Can't win them all.
I guess not. Great waste of time once again, at least.
Off versus Enza. Who's ready for a hoedown?
All eyes shall be
I think we FOMO this. It's not a necessary part of our combo, but it is helpful. It does reduce the burden of defile sometimes.
I race, you fold.
Actually just go here so that we can play the conductor next turn. So they didn't actually get a coin off of that guy. It's the coin that they started with.
Let it all wash over.
The overture is upon us.
Give that one.
Alright. Good tempo. We've got good tools for... Okay, yeah, play that card. For if and when we hit a crescendo. File is not helpful right now. I think we part with the shard. Set this and just deal with that since we have a second one as a backup. Could have used the soul freeze, but I feel like getting more value off of the soul freeze when they've got this in hand is a good idea. Well, that helps a lot. Let's start by drawing here. Honestly, we're already close to the combo, right? 5, 7, 8.
A curse of frogs upon you. It's really blessed.
9, I guess. Really need to find the crescendo, though. Or I just have to part with this defile. Fracking helps. Allegedly.
My hand is full.
probably Choo-Choo now. That was a really good hit, but I was very likely to hit it because there are 4 cards left in my deck. Alright, so let's look at our combo now. We've got 1, 6.
We're gonna be rich.
Hey, just giving you the money. Thank you for your content. Love it.
I appreciate that. Sorry, 1 second here. Airthos, thank you for the tip. Appreciate that. Alright, 1, 6, 8. So we have the mana for 2 encroaching. So it would be starting at 4. 22, that's lethal. No, I can't play this. So I have to Reno here. And hope they don't Reno me back in response, right? Because 5, I need 6, 8. Oh no, I do have the mana. It's lethal.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
Symphony of darkness. The hour is close at hand.
I miscounted my mana like 3 different times in 3 different ways during that. The difference maker was them playing the Crazed Conductor, though. I wouldn't have had lethal if they didn't do that there, right? Alright, let's never play that deck again. Hopefully that's enough footage for a video, but good lord. That was not very much fun. Let's try something that will hopefully be a little bit more fun. But first, I'm gonna get some water, so I'll be right back. Alright folks, the deck is Big Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is to use the Load the Chamber to reduce the cost of Fellskull Evoker so that we can cheat our big demons into play and bring them back with all Fell breaks loose. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Raffle or here on YouTube. Hey, welcome, Speedy. Doing all right.
Arana versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
I alone will shield my people.
All right, let's look for the big demon cheaty stuff. This isn't really it. Just Taste of Chaos on that. If we get the read that it's imps, this could be quite good. This is good if we can get a demon down, though.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
Just need more mana. Jeez. I mean, a Rager would help out this hand a little bit. Yes, for big demons, you got big demons. I did say big demon cheats. Do not have a playable card in hand at the moment, or at least not one that does anything. Could do a preemptive I-beam on that if I wanted to for some reason. I'd rather find a dispose of evidence for the going down swinging and not be committed to using it next turn though.
Shining's only good for smashing!
Ow. Jeez. Well,
For Suramar.
next turn's looking okay at least.
The overture is upon us!
Okay, that could have gone worse for me, I think.
future is upon us!
Deals with most of the board.
Done.
But also gives them free reign to just like pop Garmy if they have it. So, sure hope they don't have it. That's a bummer. You're welcome, Aiden. Okay. Who's a good boy? We've got two of the good boys in our all fell breaks loose for next turn, so that's the good news.
Almost out of time. Fragile minds. Fragile minds.
Alternatively, we could just play this and go face.
Here for the tour?
Bonk!
Well met.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
I'm lost. Is this coffee house?
Yes. Yes, please place your order in the forum down below. Thank you, Zenzeri. Appreciate the 2 months.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
I mean, they're dead if they don't clear this, right? So I'm assuming they're clearing it, yeah.
Fragile minds. Fragile minds.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Okay. So we probably just do the going down swinging and the all fell breaks loose. Not in that order. Zoop. That is extraordinarily unlucky. we just take the sure thing here. God, I can't believe that. Oh, man. It's an outlier or a potential Z-lag cut. The card wouldn't be active without Z-lag, right? So there's no world in which we cut Z-lag. He's a good card in the deck. I just got painfully unlucky. Like, there were as many non-Z-lag, or there was many demons that were not Z-lag stocks as there were, right? So to roll 3, essentially 50-50s, actually it gets increasingly lower than 50-50 each time, is just very bad luck.
I alone will shield my people.
I just need this as an activator for the Foul Skull Evoker. Chat, one event does not a pattern or proper analysis make. Well, I've tried. They're not going to listen to that. But I do appreciate the effort.
For Suramar.
See bad thing happen, bad thing must be likely to happen. Ronaldo or Messi? I don't watch hockey, sorry.
I removed every window from my house after someone told me the story of the defenestration of Prague.
It's a great strategy. Thank you, Colin. Second load the chamber, probably pretty good.
Job's done.
Go load the chamber into Fellskull next turn.
Theoretically, if there are infinite possibilities, then there exists a reality where when a bad deck thing happens to me and I change my deck to avoid it, bad things no longer happen to me. Checkmate stats.
You got me there. You got me there. Thank you, Justice Creator.
That also happens to be the reality I live in.
Nice. Thank you, Justice Creator, for the bits. You played duels at some point. Yes. Yes, I've been saying that for weeks now. But I can't play duels right now. No one can. Honestly tempting to just let this rip for the 3-mana 9/9, but I'm a little bit concerned about Brawl here. And it would be nice to get a rush minion on the, or to use a rush minion when the opponent has minions on the board.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Well met.
Okay, but changes our clock quite a bit. Swofo, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate that support.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
What else I'd like to get this into the pool? Wait, I have 2 demons left? Is this Naga not a demon? Does it require 4? Did I not have one in hand when... Okay, the first one wasn't in hand when it died, I guess.
The Black Swan hypothesis claims that even with incredibly unlikely odds, so long as there are many things to happen, unlikely things happen with remarkable regularity. This means that my dad is guaranteed to come back, right?
I hope so. I'm rooting for you, Kali. Thank you for the bits.
Our gift of frost shields us.
That's a lot of Astalors.
For Suramar!
My hand is full.
I think if they play an Astalor here, they probably just lose. Don't you love 112 damage from hand? Is that what's going to happen here?
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Holy animations, Batman. Alright then. Rip Bozo indeed.
king!
None shall escape my wrath.
I alone will shield my people.
Let's keep the Rager and look for other ways to get big demons into play. I appreciate that, lighter.
For Suramar.
Okay, that is 3 spells. But I need something to respond to. It's awkward.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I think Bran is as broken as people claim it to be. I don't think anything is ever as broken as people claim it to be, but Bran is pretty broken as a card. You really want to send that back?
Job's done.
Arston, you okay? Okay, well, it's back.
You will be my first victim.
Very nice.
Death cannot be bound. Death cannot be bound.
Chad, just wondering, would you still like to cut Zillag here?
All life must end.
Arana versus Lunara.
The forest fights back. I alone.
Yeah, this one's going to be kind of miserable, potentially. I think we're just in the awkward position where we pray every druid we encounter is Treant Druid, because the alternative is so much worse. At least for the decks that I've been playing. No Renathal could be a good start. Alright. We might just be able to play the video game. We actually have tools to beat this as well with things like Immo Aura. So. Let's get through one of these the hard way, and then we just I-beam the other one. The alternative is not Dragon Druid, it's Mill Druid. I think doing this gives me more flexibility in what I pick up here, which is nothing playable. But next turn we I-beam something, then we coin an Evoker on 5, and that's potentially how we win this. Just pray for no cultivation, because, or I would love to hit an Immo Aura here. Unlucky. Gonna need to fetch a doggo next turn. Or even the Zillag would be pretty nice for cleaning this up if they don't hit the cultivation. Which I'm holding my breath about. Yeah, I think they have it here. Oh. That's bad. Okay, there's a very high probability of a doggo right now.
You will be my first victim.
Okay, that sort of helps, but pretty much guarantees their cultivation is online. But it does heal me to full and leave a decent board. Next turn we get another chance as well, unless we draw exactly Immo Aura and they don't have the cultivation, in which case I'll do that. No, Evoker summons the... Wait, I could just summon a doggo if I need to here. That seems very good. It's full clears. Who's a good boy? And once this lady dies, we've got the All Fell breaks loose for 2 more. And again, there's still just 1 in my deck that I could hit off of the Evoker.
Let's see. What do I take?
The second Evoker, that is. Uh-oh.
You will be my first victim.
It's actually a very good roll now for this situation.
We all exist in harmony.
Well, that's likely to hit the cultivation now. What's the... Did they miss? I mean, I've been in that spot and it feels horrible. But I really hope they missed. Okay, they didn't. Of course not. They definitely did not miss.
Time goes short.
I think we MO first. Not quite the perfect roll. Probably good enough. GG. Hey, it's a good boy again.
Arana versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
I alone will shield my people.
I think on the play I can keep this against Hunter, and I want to see what the Fell Fissure is all about. And then this just gives me something to do. Hey, GG Notch. Sorry about it. We got a few high rolls in that matchup. Just get two of them. And look for, well, we're probably just looking to coin out the Fell Fissure. Unless I find something that gives me a reason not to off of this. Okay. Immo Aura. Probably should have attacked first. Now we don't even have to use the coin. And when they dump those into play, we just Fell Fissure. Jeez. Is this bullying? No. They're not taking the bait here. Or are they? It's probably still worth, right? They can't develop the other one. Probably hero power attack phase first, try and clear the explosive trap because it could give me the capacity to get this to face next turn. So go to 6. I would have to coin. Okay. There's no snipe in this format, right? It's like a snipe. Okay.
I'm not throwing away my
Yeah.
shot.
They could be running Nagas in this deck. I almost use that card just as a means of, like, tutoring the evokers. I decided that was a little too cute. We might deviate here and just go load the chamber I-beam.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Or that. That way we give ourselves the opportunity to, like, draw into the doggo, which might be better for us than the Illidari. Heal me? Okay, ow. Can't believe you've done this. Oh no. I'm gonna get objectioned off of a random Yogg, aren't I? Okay. Bonk. It is much better than the alternative. Uh-oh.
Fresh Felstein. Hot out of the kill.
Alright. Please don't. Please don't scam me, Yogg. Okay, seems unlikely I get scammed. Yeah, welcome, Blob. This guy's a demon. I could get this ready for two Illidari Inquisitors? Oh no. Oh, the Yogg is helping me.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Rip opponent, it's not over yet. They could have like a freezing trap or something. It's over. Two green rags? I'm tired of Astalor, man. Gotta put him in his place.
versus Liadrin.
Is this to be our entertainment?
I alone will shield my people.
Didn't realize Liadrin was so stuffy. If I had a better hand, I might keep the Dispose, but yeah, the Immolation Aura could be devastating for them.
So wonderful to see you.
Tanubala.
Yeah, welcome, Fancy Footwork.
The light dims, but we fight.
For
Bonk.
Surma.
Job's done.
These draws are making me wish I kept the Dispose. Oh, there we go. I don't actually know what the play is here. I could see an argument for each of these.
I know there's a way.
Like, the minions I have in hand already have Rush, so this would just be played on a Screamer. I think we take that for removal.
The light
Need a bit more spice over here.
Guess this is a good enough for no aura. Let's look for, like, Spectral Sight off of this. That's fine too. Just to get a board presence. Yeah, I got you, Colin. Appreciate you clarifying though. When demons do revive, they are not demons. It's a really good draw here. It's not bad either, though.
Vengeance!
I need 2 spells for this, so I go here, here, and then play it. Lore, why shouldn't they be demons? Well, they're demon hunters. So in the same way, Orana and Illidan are not demons, these are not. Right?
candle mudslider.
Reporting for duty.
This one.
You will be my first victim.
worked out very nicely. And was exactly what I was playing towards here. I'm sorry to hear that, Panny. Or Panic. Hope you're feeling better soon.
Reporting for duty.
It's unfortunate. That was stressing me out. Feels very bad, but also very necessary.
I will not forsake you.
Your wind, I concede.
All right, final boss time. Augment.
Arana versus Mael.
Alright, we found ourselves a Rouge.
None can escape my fury. I
Oh, hey, Leo.
alone will shield my people.
How are you doing? I thought it might be just based on the spelling of mint, but I wasn't sure. You caught me on a rare Saturday stream. Alright, Rogue is... Rogie. I don't even know what I want against it other than just, like, to wreck them with big demons. Not exactly like this. Well, we might be getting high rolled here. While ourselves low rolling a bit. I'm gonna take a preemptive hit here because I have the double fell fissure, and I don't know. Pretend like that helps me out of here a bit. But this hand is not looking great for the matchup.
Monsters beneath you. No gems escape properly again.
That's brutal. GG go next. I tell you what I won't do is concede this game, but I will do which is what I always do, and that's ban you if I win this. How's that sound?
For Suramar.
Tough but fair? I'd like to think so, yeah.
My shiny!
Oh man, they're rich. Wait. Maybe it's fine if they overextend? I wouldn't call it overextending necessarily, but it's probably still fine. Unless they have another kobold waiting in hand.
Let the Badlands burn.
Well met.
You bad baduba. Nailed it. I give it a sub. Appreciate that. Sorry for butchering your name. Alright, we just need to make it to our 7 drops, which is asking a lot, given the hand that we've seen so far. Any small minions? Why don't my Scourges ever look remotely similar to that? Looks like we died.
For Suramar.
Unlucky. That was a really good Velorock card.
I must withdraw.
Unfortunate. Opponent hit the nuts. We very much did not. But we've been rolling pretty hot now. Unlucky, now you can't ban them? It's fine. It's fine. They're going to do the thing that they always do and say, well, told you so. And then we'll do it anyway. It's the kind of game that would make me alt 4 for the day. Alt F4 for the day. I mean, I've been doing that to people for the past, 40 minutes or so.
Versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
I alone will shield my people.
I'm not sure if Taste of Chaos is a keep against Mage. But it's a card that can help activate the Evoker if we hit it. I mean, you could still ban them. I'm going to give you a secret. Don't tell anyone. Chat, close your ears. Except for that one chatter. I still never ban people when they do that. It's just fun.
An incredible discovery.
Take the Unleash Fell. Not super excited about encountering Secret Mage, though. I probably need to use the Illidari studies as a way to test for objection. Also, if Leo's still here, everybody be very nice. But also, kindly ask if we can remove objection. Okay, that's an objection test. Don't actually do that. That will actually get you banned.
It'll be our little secret.
Your signature is required.
What about ejections? We're gonna have to we're gonna have to eject from this game here in a moment. If we're not careful. We can remove objection once rotation happens. Fair. Deal. Alright, let's coin for counterspell. Then shake our head for a moment because we're still in trouble here. Do this for objection.
They will never catch me.
Alright, the objection.
Enough time.
Okay, that with the going down swinging could help solve this. Maybe even without it. You can go back. Bye. So we know it's not counterspell. Still not in a good spot though, are we? Because objection is still going to be pretty brutal for me.
You burn some, you earn some.
Guess that is too. Castle Nathri should have introduced a location with 2 durability that reveals all secrets in play. Yeah, we'd probably just be exactly where we are because I don't think people would want to play that card. Fireball? Is Fireball legal in Standard? It's the best way to deal with this without taking damage from the death rattle. You're welcome, Cannon. I'm having a good time since I switched to this deck. This deck's fun.
The culmination of my research.
Man, they culminated all over my research. Hate it when they do that. Tried using the 3-mana draw Naga in this deck. How do you imagine that working?
Arana versus Luna.
I would need another Naga to trigger the sharpshooter, right? So that'd just be like a different construction of this deck. I'm going to keep the Immo Aura and the Taste of Chaos and pray that it's Treant Druid. I think it triggers with spell. Okay. It does in fact trigger with spells. After it triggers with the Naga.
The exit is this way.
Yeah, that kind of leads me to believe it's Treant Druid, which is preferable. So we want the Immo Aura. Oh, the 3-mana 3/4?
The exit is this way.
Is that legal in Standard? I don't know. Built the deck to include the cards that I would wanted to include. Jeez. I feel like Immo Aura is probably pretty good into Treant Druid, right? So I better have the read right that it's Treant Druid. Otherwise, we just have all of these Immo Auras and... and nothing to immolate. That's a good pickup. Yeah, we've just got triple Immo Aura and big Immo Aura. How can we lose? I mean, it's pretty simple. We lose to them not being aggro. I don't think they're aggro.
We all exist in harmony.
Oh, we found our Rager, though. We get a Z-Lag down next turn, which juices the All Fel breaks loose. Flyer check can buff the spell, so no, not impossible. Well, it was more the Innervate that suggested it's not Treant Druid.
This can't be good.
Time for some space lasers. Why didn't this one die? When I very clearly wanted it to. Wait, why is the big one still on the board?
This desecration of the temple.
Oh, it's Dargon's.
For Suramar.
This can't be good.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, don't let me down. Again. There we go. Good Z-leg. And a good doggo. Alright. We've also got Green Rag in hand. There's a decent chance that we get Pied. It's a little redundant.
For Suramar.
All right. Do your thing, space lasers. You didn't do your thing.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
Why did you coin? So that I could kill the Fi. As the summon order, this.
Maybe.
Let's see what's in here first. Actually, that's looking kind of nice, isn't it? Just arena gamers now. Okay, we still do have to deal with the Astalor, but this guy does a decent job of it.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Still have one expensive card here, not sure what that could be.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Okay, so far these line up pretty nicely into the doggo. They all die to doggo. There's maybe an argument for setting one of these to both like help clear the board as well as like get the Fell Skull. Or to help clear this upcoming board as well as help get the Fellscale online.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
Really? How hard do I want to greed this? Because of the Z-lag stuff, I probably can't play this without infusing it, though. So I just need to hope I hit something good off of this. And off the top of my deck. Okay. I'm alive at 1 if I play that. Oh wait, no, because we still have taunt. Theoretically play both of these on the same turn.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Okay. Imagine not getting Battlecry value off of that card. SMH my head.
You will be my first victim.
I think this is likely to seal it here. It would need a very good top deck here. It is a very good top deck, but I don't think it's good enough with how little mana they have left.
I can't win them all.
Alright. It's getting to be a bit longer than I was planning to stream, so we're just gonna go until I lose here.
Arana versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin. I alone will shield my people.
Let's full keep this hand, and I'll actually be right back.
Not enough time.
My undying gratitude.
Perhaps
Oh,
that was
sorry to our
unwise.
opponent there.
Not enough time.
The citadel stands strong.
I think I just ignore that for a bit because I have the Emma aura.
The more you struggle, the better.
And here in Twitch chat, we have an example of why I don't publicize the format that I'm playing prominently. See what we get here.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Okay. Would have been nice to find my demon cheats, but we'll be alright.
The more you struggle, the better.
They'll never see it coming. Uh-oh. That's not fair. Only I'm allowed to have big minions. Okay, let's find some card draw or something. Ah, we'll just be arena gamers now. Look, Plague Death Knight is basically an arena deck anyway, so we might as well just match them by being an arena deck ourselves. Bonk. Could just potentially go with Green Rag next turn. And then the Green Rag is in the pool for the All Fell breaks loose. And I'm not very good at math, but that seems like a lot of damage. It's definitely more than 5. Wait, no, that's cheating. I think we still go for it here and just pray they don't roll a taunt off this. Alright. See you later, big man. Bonk! Could we see a future Reno version of this deck? Almost certainly not. That doesn't make much sense as a concept. You want redundancy in a deck like this. Okay. No healing, please. Like a single taunt is probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. There's no elemental or beast in. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Alright, just keep rolling hot.
Arana versus Denathrias. I have arrived.
Okay, we really want to find quick demon cheats here. So, just hard mull for the Rager and the Evoker. Fortunately, we found neither. The doggo isn't likely to be great in this matchup, but I mean, it's what we have right now. Wait, do I have this Denathria skin? This Denathria skin is amazing. I'm sorry, what? That's a patented exclamation point rat moment, if I've ever seen one. I think we can go with this just so I have something for next turn.
Job's done.
Imagine if we had like one of the bigger minions in hand. That would have been really something. Speaking of. If that's bellowing, it's clear. So I think we can probably assume it's not bellowing then, right? So it's sanitized.
If three rights make a left.
So we do that to deny the sanitize. This should be online next turn. Wait, it was a Bellowing Flames? This should survive, right? Why would they hold it? This is going back to 9 mana after this turn anyway, so send it back.
You will be my first victim.
And there he is. Oh, welcome, Cathandrian.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Okay, so that's the sanitize. But the sanitize is unlikely to line up very nicely into this brutal boy.
Outsiders, you dare step into the domain of Earth.
Dedge. It's a good roll, but you're still Dedge. I would like to thank the opponent for the turn 2 doggo. That was very nice of them. Look at me, chat. First time legend. I did it. I'm just like Rarin. Oh, man. Are you proud of me?
Congrats on Legend Roffle.
Thank you.
I know you've been working so hard on this.
It's true. It's true. You know, I quickly assembled a deck of 30 random cards before stream today because I realized I didn't have anything planned, and then that happened, so. All right. Like I said, that went a bit longer than I was planning to go for the day, but I appreciate you all hanging out with me, bearing with me through the Warlock misery. But that was a lot of fun. Before I do go, though, I want to send you all over to the new second channel, which just posted a video. Go watch it if you're into Slay the Spire, especially you on Twitch chat, because you are the my co-stars, I guess, for this one. It's Slay the Streamer. So if you missed that but want to take a look, or if you took part in it and want to see how the video turned out, make sure to check it out. It's a lot of fun. We'll be trying it again soon. The reason for the stream today is I may have jury duty next week, so I do not know what my stream schedule is going to be like next week. So just make sure that you're following in both places. Join the Discord if you want updates there. And yeah, I don't know what... I can't really have a plan because I have to wait to find out what the plan is once I figure out whether or not I'm going to be serving on a jury, which we're way past Castle Nathria, so I'd rather not go back to court role-playing, but we'll figure it out.
Hey Roffle, I'm actually on trial next week. Could I possibly convince you to 12 Angry Men this?
DM me what you're on trial for, and I'll see what I can do. If anything, again, that's a free ticket out of jury duty. So either way, just having this conversation is probably good for my chances of streaming next week. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Why don't you go hang out if you're on Twitch with No Hands Gamer. If you're on YouTube, well, now you're just extra obligated to watch the Slay the Spire video, whether or not you want to, so that's a bummer. But again, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you whenever my next stream happens to be.